Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to first edition of this year's coaches show. Coming off a little bit of a disappointing week against James Lawson High School this week. Panthers go down, score 14-10. Close game throughout the second half. Pretty close game there. Had a chance to tie it up, win it there at the end. Come up a little bit short. Not a bad effort. For the most part, defense come out in the second half looked a lot better. But we'll get into all of that. Good to be back, kind of in a routine, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
First Tuesday night show. Josh McDonald and Coach Iser joining us. We're going to have a guest come on here about halfway through and talk to one of the players. Got Mr. Pope going to join us. Can't get this show started without mentioning our sponsors, our gold sponsors this year. Casa Grande Restaurant, which is this week's game sponsor. W. Andrew Yarbrough, attorney at law. People's Bank. 2C Septic Cleaning and Portable Toilet Rentals. Bank of Lewis County. Assure Title and Escrow. Baxter Services. Highland Energy. City of Hornwall, and ARG Services, Outdoor Services. So appreciate them. Couldn't do this without them, and they're the reason we're able to broadcast these games and talk to Coach Iser on a weekly basis. Coach, no, you're probably not been in the best of humor the last. You've been a little bit quiet this week. I'll say that.
We've kind of missed you in the group chat.
I knew, yeah. That's why you come see me.
Kind of been short.
Huh?
Kind of been short with us.
Yeah, there's not. What have you done?
Is that a prelude to what we're going to hear Friday night?
Yeah. Well, that was a good song, wasn't it?
It's a great song. I don't know if everybody heard it, but I did.
Talk a little bit about this week's game. Stat wise, we probably won't get into stats if you don't want to. Wasn't a very good week stat wise. First game of the year though, probably.
Yeah, I thought, I thought our defense. And Sucker, he had a big game. He was all over the field. I felt like they couldn't block him. Made a huge impact on the game defensively, and just the D line as a whole. I mean, they were in the backfield constantly, really making it hard on James Lawson to run their offense. One thing that we focused on all week was limiting the quarterback to run. They love to run their little counter play and then him keep it at the backside, and we kind of shut that down, which was our goal, which is pretty good. Offensively, pretty disappointed in our execution. I felt like, not to discredit James Lawson and all, but I felt like we left a few things out there just by whether it was missed assignments or get some man we got lined up wrong sometimes. Little things like that we've got to get corrected, and I think we hopefully have. We got a lot of that fixed. Looked like today. We had a great practice today. But we're going to be better on that side of the ball and try to play a little complementary football, offense, defense, and special teams. Hopefully get Kobe back here pretty soon. He's a big weapon on our special teams. He does a little bit of everything, so I think that'll help going forward.
Well, there were several times Friday night. It was just a little thing here and a little thing there, and it could have made the difference. We were a play away from that winning the game, and quite honestly, you miss a block here, you miss an assignment there, type thing, and that 14-10 ball game. It's always going to be a play kind of decides it. But there were several times through the game where you'd look over at one another in the box and you'd say, "Man, if we pick that guy up, that turns a decent play into a great play." Yeah. But I've always kind of looked at football like this. It looks like to me, for the most part, you make your biggest improvement from game 1 to game 2.
I think
You
we
you
will.
really don't see your true colors until you get out there. Everybody, like, how many guys took their first snap the other night?
Yeah, we had. I kind of knew it, but didn't. I guess you didn't really register. But one of the coaches yesterday in our Sunday in our meeting pointed out, like, offensively, there was only one guy that had truly played snaps before in a
Yeah,
in a
at the
in a
position he
big-
was playing it at.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
almost period on the offense.
Wow.
And so that was a big deal. I don't like to make excuses, obviously, but we had a whole lot of new guys. But we still got, at the end of the day, we got to execute better, and I
Yeah.
think that we will going forward.
Well, the game usually slows down the more you get to play it. And
Yep.
It's the first time, there was two quarterbacks got reps. One of them was, first time starter, and the other one was a freshman.
Yep.
And the game's fast. If you've never done it,
Very fast. I agree.
there's a lot more going on inside the helmet of that guy when he does it for the first time ever.
Yeah, and one thing that I've watched that darn film probably somewhere north of 50 times, honestly. And one thing I keep going back to is just how athletic they were, especially up front, and that makes a difference too. You go up against the look in practice and stuff, and then they're so much quicker to the spot on defense. That
Absolutely.
makes a big difference. And I think early on, especially in the first half, I thought we got better in the second half. I really did. But especially early on, that kind of, I don't know, just I guess kind of shocked that they were right there so fast. And like you said, you kind of get your feet under you. But overall, like I said, today was a great day of practice. I thought we executed well offensively. And so I think we're going to be better going forward.
I think a lot of people also have I don't know if they have a full understanding of how complicated a job that a quarterback really has.
A lot. It's a lot.
You understand it. You
Yep.
played it. But if you've never done it, especially the first time you do it, you go out there under the lights. There's a guy over there signaling in a play. You're responsible for lining everyone up, the cadence, all of that.
Yep.
That in itself is a lot. Then you got to execute the play.
And you gotta get out of the call. You gotta find out what coverage they're in. You gotta make sure that the play clock's not about to run out. You gotta
And
make sure
it
you're
wasn't
11
working the
guys,
other
10
night.
guys are lined up. Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
And I over the years, I've probably been a little too easy on quarterbacks because of that, because they do got a lot on their plate. But at the end of the day, that's why you play quarterback.
Sure.
You want to have that control. You want to have that capabilities to. I mean, everything kind of revolves around what you do.
Well, there's always a little more to it than just taking a snap and throwing it.
100%.
And sometimes you hear a lot sitting up in the box. I sit up there and listen to a lot of it for 4 years because you hear a lot of things said. I mean, some of it's like, do you
There's
have any clue what you're talking about?
a lot of cats.
Obviously you don't.
A lot of cats quarterback.
yeah, there's so whatever you want to call armchair quarterback is
Mhm.
like, no, yeah, there was a guy wide. He was also the fourth guy in the route progression, and there was a guy in the backfield in 1.5 seconds.
Yeah, and that's hard. People don't understand that. We
Nobody
had,
looks at that. I mean,
No.
they're looking at the guy streaking downfield wide open.
Right.
Yeah, if it's like we were talking about Cuba with Corday a minute ago.
Mhm.
In Cuba, our first read is the comeback.
Right.
And so, yeah, the corner route may be wide open and it's a touchdown, but if we throw the comeback and it's a completion and somebody gets mad, well, that's his first read. He's doing what he's
He's
taught
got
to
go
do.
through the progression.
He has
Yeah.
to go
That's-
through that progression. Yeah, somebody else may be open, but his job is to go from 1 to 2.
Well,
Not 2
he-
to 1.
If he's not following his progression, he's probably not going to be on the field a whole lot. Correct.
Correct. Absolutely.
And he's also, if he's not following his progression, even though he may have a guy running wide open, he's probably going to turn the ball over a lot
Correct. Agree.
because he's not going through the proper process with his eyes.
Well, and that brings up my next, my next little thing is turnovers. Last year we massively won the turnover battle and we
Yeah.
lost the turnover battle the other night. That's one thing that we can't do
Yeah.
as a football team is turn the football over.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We gave them a short field on their touchdown drive where
Yeah.
they hit us down the seam. We gave them the ball at like the 50. That can't happen. And then their second touchdown, we fumbled the football and they run it back for a touchdown. Those two things cannot happen.
Right.
And turnovers, y'all know it in every level. That's most of the time that's the difference in a ball game.
Offense gets a lot easier to call when you're playing on half field. Ain't
Yeah.
it? I mean,
For
it really
sure.
is.
For sure.
One thing, it's easy to pick out all the negatives after a loss, but the one positive thing that I'll bring up was we mentioned it right at the beginning of the game. We were playing a 5A school. They run their defense off. They run a whole another 11 on for offense.
They had depth. For sure.
I'm going to say 80-90% of your players playing both ways never come off the field. Your team's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I think
They-
so. We take pride on being in great shape. We had
I only
we
seen
had
guy
one
getting
little
credit.
fella.
I saw one fella cramp up
one
a little
little
bit.
fella that cramped up a lot, but it has nothing to do with him being in shape because he's in great shape.
Yeah.
He
They-
likes to look good during a ball game and wear what we call tights.
Well, hang
Okay.
on,
Oh.
Coach. You never wore the swag when you play?
No, I didn't. I can't say that I did. So, but see,
Do
he
we
likes,
need to check the receipts on this?
He,
'Cause that-
you can go,
Okay.
but there's lots of pictures. He likes to wear these little tights that look cute, under his
you
pants
gotta
and
look
stuff,
good, Ron.
and it compresses his calf muscles.
Yeah.
And therefore, it results after he drinks a few Mountain Dews and Dr. Peppers out of my fridge that he somehow finds his way into. It results in him cramping up a lot.
Oh, okay.
And not to call anybody out, okay? We're not going to say no
We're
names.
not going to name any names.
But
It sounds a lot like he got called out.
He,
He
he may have
knows.
he may
He
have a chance
knows.
to defend himself.
he
in a few
might. He's
minutes.
going to be on here, I think, in a minute.
He probably needs to go over
No,
and get
but-
a water out of the fridge. and
He's
hydrate.
going. Trust me, he's not going to get a water if he goes over. But I do think, man, our offensive line was in great shape. Our defensive
Yeah.
line was in great shape. That's a big deal, and that's going to pay off. I said it at halftime. I thought we were wearing them down. Actually,
that kind of
And-
surprised me because I thought come out
Yeah.
in the third quarter we'd be the ones to get wore down because they were fresh.
I agree.
But I
But
never
no.
saw that.
No, we take pride in that, and I think our guys do a great job. They don't love the sprints, obviously, but we get after it, and I think it's just kind of a testament to our whole program and all of that stuff that these guys are in pretty good shape.
You
And-
can look at that too. And, that's when Cates was really starting to come alive.
Yeah.
Man, he was.
So
eating.
it seemed like
Oh,
our
yeah,
defense
he
got
was-
better and got
Yep.
faster.
Yeah, and y'all know Cates.
Um,
He's one of the guys. He don't come off the field really.
Yeah.
He's on most special teams too, so
No.
he don't get a
Boy, he
break.
plays with a high motor, don't he?
Man, he
It's-
does. I'd love to see him come off that edge.
We were playing in 90-degree heat there Friday night. This
Yeah, it
Friday
was-
night's going to be a little warmer, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. And it got even when the sun went down, it kind of got a little humid the other
Yeah.
night. And
Well, y'all are discrediting one thing. We're driving to Kentucky. So, I mean, it's going to be colder up north.
that's true. It's a good haul, ain't it?
Maybe a little bit.
But
of a
yeah,
breeze. That's a long way.
I do think I think we're in pretty good shape overall.
Sure.
I really do, and I'm proud of that.
All right.
And I think that's gonna help us going forward.
All right. Well, interesting to before the game. Coach Hardesty's super nice guy.
He's a
Yeah.
great dude. You can
I
tell.
think he'd do about anything you asked him to do.
he
Won't he, Ron?
he probably would.
Did you get your autograph?
I did not. I
He
did
was
not.
willing to give you an
I'm
autograph.
sure he probably was. He's a great dude.
I tell
He
you
told
what,
me
he must
his-
be a good
I mean,
recruiter too.
He
'cause
told me
he had
his
some
whole
dudes.
life story. I mean, what crazy thing he told me?
He told us the same. Yeah.
Did he tell you about what he was growing up?
No, he didn't. He didn't go that. Didn't go.
Well, while we got a second, this was kind of eye opening to me because he was talking about he said y'all told him I was a big Tennessee fan. Obviously, everybody knows that. But he said the crazy thing about me was he said growing up I was a Florida State fan, and he said so in '98 when Tennessee played Florida State, I was rooting for Florida State and was frustrated when Tennessee beat us. And then obviously he goes on, the rest is history, and plays for Tennessee, which is awesome. But I thought that was pretty cool.
Who recruited him to Tennessee? Would that be Fulmer or was that?
it was fun.
Yeah, because Fulmer and then
graduated
he
under
was
Kiffin.
with Kiffin at the end,
Okay, I couldn't.
I think he came in like
2006, 2005,
05 or
something like that.
06.
Yeah, so.
so.
I
he-
couldn't
he was
remember.
probably in the same class as Barry.
He was,
Yeah.
he was
Round
Had,
about.
had to have been.
Real
Great.
close.
great guy though. For
Yeah,
sure.
super nice, and
Awesome.
he took time. He would have talked to us longer, I think.
I think so
Yeah.
too.
But no, we
He
Ron-
had some
Ron-
absolute units on his coaching staff.
Yeah.
My Lord.
I think some of them could still play.
oh, I guarantee you, a couple of them could.
One dude about 6'7",
Yeah,
250.
he made
was
Corday look
man.
puny, didn't he?
But
Corday
it was
looked up to him.
it was nice of you to humble yourself a little bit and ask for his autograph.
What we really wondered is Saturday while you were missing in action on the text message, were you converting that to a tattoo?
Y'all are crazy.
I figured you at the parlor saying,
Think so?
"Hey, don't smudge this, but I need to convert this from Sharpie to real ink."
I wasn't.
You weren't,
No. And I did not
We
get
need
an autograph.
confirmation.
I did not get an autograph.
Well, it wasn't because you didn't ask, or
or
was-
you didn't ask,
he
right?
was asked for you.
Yeah, okay.
I knew you were a little bashful,
Yeah.
so I tried to help you out a little bit.
Yep. But he's got a team. They play hard. I think he's doing a good job with them.
They're going to be. You're going to hear a lot about them in the coming years.
Next
I
couple
think
years, yeah, I agree.
that's a relatively new program. Was it
Yeah.
3 years old?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. You're going to. That coaching staff, you can tell, and I don't know that I've seen a more polite bunch of players
Yeah.
and coaches. You know,
Yeah, they were good.
every one of them spoke and very polite,
If-
well mannered.
If they hang on to that coaching staff, they'll do things.
Yeah.
At that school.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we'll move on. This week coming up, we got Houston County. They're 1-0. They played Stewart County last week, I believe.
Yep.
What do you know about them?
Well, we watched them. You know, I think quarterback and the running back is probably the two best guys on offense. They really make it go. The quarterback, he likes to run a little bit. He played for him last year. Good looking kid, hard nosed, physical. He don't care to stick his nose out there, which is something you like. And the running back, he's kind of quick, kind of little shifty guy.
It's not the same running back had last year, is it?
No, it's different.
Okay.
That guy could go, but this guy, he's kind of quick and shifty. Once he kind of the same thing though. If he gets in open field, he's gonna run off and lead most people. So we've got to do a good job bottling him up. Stopping the run this week. That's gonna be the name of the game for the most part. And then defensively, they've got I think their defensive end. He's really good. Kind of in terms of motor that you talk about, Kelby Cates kind of got the same kind of thing coming off that edge. So, he's a problem that we've got to make sure that we take care of. And then just again going back to us, we've just got to make sure that we execute those little things that we talk about all the time. Staying on blocks, get my eyes around, eyes inside when I pull in the lead, and restarting our feet on down blocks. That's one thing that I didn't think we did a good job of last week, and we've kind of harped on. We wanted to make contact, but then we wouldn't restart our feet. And I tell them all the time, the guy that restarts their feet first is the guy that's going to win. So we've got to be the guy. We've got to be the aggressor and
Do you
restart our
still
feet.
use the old school terminology for that?
I use.
Melt the freeze?
I
Or
can't
that-
say that I've
Okay,
used
so
that.
that
one.
was the what we called it back in the 90s.
Okay,
Melt the freeze.
but yeah, just quick.
That's right.
And so I think, Lil Coker was working on that today. I thought he did a great job. And just again, continuing to work on us and doing those little things to be successful.
Any changes you want to talk about for this week?
We're gonna. I'm not gonna give much away.
Okay, all right,
obviously,
that's fine.
Um,
That's fine.
But
Gonna wear white
That's why I
uniforms?
asked.
Is that
That's
gonna be different?
why I asked if you
yeah,
wanted to.
we're gonna run. I mean, we're gonna run pretty much what we do. I think we've got a pretty good game plan for them. All of that, and tomorrow. Kobe goes to the doctor. Hopefully he'll get some good news on that. Maybe could come back on Friday. If not, hopefully we'll get him back next week, which would be good. And that's gonna help it. I've talked about him a lot. I think he's our best overall leader anyway, and just having him around. The guys love him. He's always happy-go-lucky. Just having him around is a good thing. So that's probably the biggest possible change, I guess, if you will.
Last year we played them week 2 And then we played
I
them
think
first
so.
round of the playoffs. That the week 2 game, it turned into a track meet for
Yeah,
a
it
little
was.
while because
Yeah.
the start running back for them last year blistered us.
Yeah, they're
for
starting.
guys about 2 or 3 times.
I
on
think
the
last
gas.
year their running back run for like 200 almost,
Yeah.
and our running back run for over 200. So
Yes.
it was big back and forth, like you're saying, back and forth,
I think it was a 40-20 something type game.
something like that. It was,
Yeah,
it's kind of it was a lot
It
closer.
was-
than
it
the
was pretty
score, too.
tight.
Yeah,
over into the fourth quarter.
yeah. So it's going to be a battle. We got to hopefully we'll come out and play, and we're going to get after it. We've got to win. Two big things that we've got to do: win a turnover battle and dominate on special teams.
Yeah.
We did that a lot last year, and we didn't have the best night the other night on that, and so we're going to be better on those two things.
That was definitely different from last year. The other night, of course, that return man had some quicks on him.
He had some-
if he
yeah.
got the ball,
Yeah, he could go.
yeah.
But
They flipped the field on us a
we
couple
just
times.
we missed a couple times. That's frustrating. We had the guys there. We just got to go make the
Yeah.
play. And we're going to do that going forward. I think
That element of speed certainly changes that.
it's
though.
I mean,
that's
you know
an
that we don't
equalizer.
we don't get to see a lot of that much.
not
and-
not across the board.
And
A
then
lot of teams got a guy, but they don't
correct.
have 11.
but not all
Yeah.
of them.
Right.
And then especially when you get out there and like y'all said, it's that first game and oh man, this cat can go.
Yep.
And you think that you're in a great spot to break down and make the play, and then he's right past you before you can even react. So,
Well,
but
I remember one play specifically. We had a guy run by a guy, and the guy he run by was a middle linebacker. There's a lot of middle linebackers that's not that fast to close the gap that he closed.
Yep.
Because he scraped right down the line,
Right.
off the butt of the guard,
Right.
and made the play. There's several middle linebackers that we will play that won't have that kind of speed.
yeah, agree.
All right. Anything else to talk about this week or?
Like I said, I think I think you'll see us execute more, execute better on offense and defense. I thought the defense really played great, but and we're gonna focus this week on practice on those little things. And I think to be successful, that's what we've got to do. So I'm proud of the guys how they responded. We talked about it. We talked about it a lot last year. When you finally get some adversity, how do we come back? How do we respond? And so far, the response has been pretty good. So we got to continue that tomorrow, and then on Thursday during our walkthrough, and then finish it up on Friday and go out and get the job done.
All right. Well, we'll take a quick break and we'll bring on Mr. Pope and see what he has to say about you this week. All right, we're back. Joining us now is Mr. Corday Pope, wide receiver, cornerback. Glad to have you with us tonight. Somebody may have been talking trash about you here a few minutes ago about your tights. We'll give you a minute to defend yourself.
Get your opportunity to
Yeah.
all the payback
We-
that you want.
We don't allow anybody to talk about you behind your back on this show. Pretty good game the other night. One big reception there. How many yards with it? Look, if you're going to talk, you're going to get a headset on. He had 3 catches, but he had one for, was it 65? It's 30. I thought it was longer than that.
How long
30.
it was.
34 yards. Set up touchdown there. Tell us a little bit what you thought about the game of the night. What your thoughts were on it?
I thought we played pretty good defensively. I thought we got the job done. Offensively, though, I think we got a lot to work on. Today was a lot better at practice. I think we'll have that figured out this week.
Good deal.
I like it when a guy comes in here and just gives a straight up honest answer. I mean, that's spot on. The other night, kind of alluded to it, he's messing with you about the tights. So, first game of the year is 90 degrees outside.
Yep.
What have you learned about going into week 2 about hydration?
I've got to start hydrating early.
Yeah. And are we
Beginning of the
going with
week.
tights?
We are not going tights this week.
We're not going tights. Well, I mean, I like to see a guy learn something too. I mean, it's so yeah, definitely some growth. But it is if you've never played like both ways Ironman football, it's a struggle. I mean, it's 90 degrees. The hydration part of it is no joke.
Right.
Really, if you're not hydrated Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you're toast on Friday.
I learned my lesson in that jamboree. I didn't hydrate enough beforehand, and I was more prepared this week myself. So
I had to stretch him out in the box the other night, man. What are you doing? Man down up there. Trainer Mitch nearly had to come up the steps to get far.
we won't put you on the spot too much tonight. We just like to get to know some players. Who's your favorite coach on the team? We asked that to about everybody last year.
It's a hard one to pick, but I gotta say Coach Yazzer, he's been there with me all this year.
Here
Come on
we
now,
go.
man. It's like,
Of
Yeah,
all the coaches
you know
you
what?
could have picked,
this
Yeah.
was going so
If
well.
Coach Owen was still here,
well,
Well, you could still pick him because he's technically still a coach.
Coach Owen's he's been my dog since middle school. But
That's a good answer.
Coach
The first
Yazzer,
one, not so much.
yeah, Coach Yazzer, he's a goof, but he's been there for me. So
so what grade are you in?
I'm a senior this
You're a
year.
senior.
Senior.
Okay. I didn't realize you were a senior.
Offense or defense? If they said that today, you're going to pick. You're only going to get the snaps on one side of the ball. Which one we're doing?
I like defense.
Corner.
I like defense.
I agree. I'm not a cornerback though. Never was either.
Anything you want to bring up? We won't keep you too long. We know you're probably ready to get home and get a bite to eat after the long
Hydrate.
practice. Hydrate.
Lay out your tats.
Nothing much I have to say, no.
Well, we're glad to have you on tonight, and somebody's at your
You don't-
somebody's
you don't want
ringing
the
your
jump ball?
doorbell.
Somebody's ringing my doorbell.
No, we're on his phone, and
You're Rocky Top.
Rocky Top starts playing. Somebody is
That's the one thing he does right. Is get Rocky Top for a ringtone.
well. We're glad to have you with us tonight, and we'll take a quick break, get Coach Yazzer back on here, and look forward to watching you the rest of the year.
Thanks,
All right.
Corday.
Thank you, buddy. quarterback.
Pretty good kid right there.
He really seems like it. That's probably the first time I've ever talked to him, I guess.
He's great. Truly love that kid.
Um,
Always smiling, always laughing. I mean, that's who he is. Y'all got to see it.
It's that right there is probably one of my favorite parts of the show. I mean, obviously we don't really like you to begin with, but most of the guys, they're awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, if you'd have told me when I was 16 or 17, said, "Hey, dude, come in here, you're gonna be on,"
They'd have been
No.
like, no shot.
you could have prized me in this place.
Yeah.
I barely do it now.
They're great. I got some good kids, man. Truly good kids.
All right. Well, we won't drag this out too long tonight. We come to, I think this is Ronnie's favorite part of the show every week.
It
See if he
is.
can put us on the spot.
Yeah, I wasn't very
gonna-
good last year.
I can't remember who won that last year.
Well,
Was it
It
Josh?
was really, it was really more of who just didn't lose worse. Okay.
Ron, you can say what you want when you're batting 500 on Pick'em
Y'all didn't.
or over 500.
Y'all couldn't combine both of y'all's averages to make
Ron,
500.
Dude,
You was like
that is some-
220, and he was like
No.
I've still,
180.
I think I've got the results
If
in,
I
in a
remember
notebook
right,
somewhere.
If I do remember right, though, the loser had to buy all of the other two dinner, and I don't know if that happened or not.
it did.
Did it?
It did.
Who did you lose?
No,
No.
he bought
Did you?
Casa Grande.
Yes. Yeah, I bought
did?
Casa that night.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. For I did.
See,
I,
you were
must not have
tracking.
bought mine.
You were
Did you forget
trashing.
about me?
He
No.
invited us to supper, and you bought.
I bought. That's right.
Who did? I did.
I did.
Was it the night that we did the final
Awards
show?
night, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which that was awesome.
Yeah.
But your memory's not, because we
my-
crushed this.
Ask the coaches; they know that. I don't really have it.
And matter of fact, I still got like extra points because Coach Clayton's night where he was on the show, and he wanted to he threw just some kind of random
Random.
fact in there.
And you had it.
Yes,
See?
off the top rope.
I remember that
'Cause
actually.
it was Science Hill. He's like
Yep.
mascot for
Who was the
Science Hill.
mascot?
Mhm.
And you dominated. I'm proud of you.
Don't pull up some kind of random sports knowledge around this guy.
One thing I do want to say, this year we've kind of got a little bit different. We've obviously got our gold sponsors, but then we also had about 19 sponsors that also helped with the live stream this year. And you guys see them during the commercial breaks as well. So we would definitely like to thank all of those guys for their support. And like Matthew said earlier, all of the things that we're able to do are because of our great sponsors. I think you guys said it. I think you guys said it one time. We had over 1,000 people watching the live stream. During the
biggest.
game
It was our biggest crowd that we've ever had watching live.
at one time.
Right.
And that, to me that's awesome. And we still had a heck of a crowd out here. So
It was.
that just means people are tuning in, and so everything we're doing is good. And then once the game's over, as of now, we're over like 3,000 views.
Yeah,
on it.
and I don't know what the deal is with Facebook. You can't see how many views you have on Facebook
That's kind
now.
of weird.
And I think last year we were getting most of our views on Facebook.
and now it's going through YouTube. I got to get with Coach Scott. I thought there was a way that he looked last year.
Well,
on
used
that.
to anybody could look and see how many views that video had, but
Yeah.
now
I'll
it's
get with
not-
him. I'll get with him tomorrow and see, because I think there's a way that he can look at the diagnostics on it.
Yeah.
And we'll figure
Well,
that out.
that's been the old thing against live streaming these games and stuff, is because it takes away from your gate.
That's what people say.
Friday night that disproved that point. There was
Yeah,
1,000 people, and we had a lot of people from James Lawson that were watching this as
Yeah.
well, because they were doing all the commenting. With this new system, we can't see the comments, but until after the game. But we had a lot of people from their side watching us as well.
Well,
But-
every game we got people watching from Texas. I know that. The coach that was the head coach at James Lawson before, he moved to Texas as well. He called me or messaged me before the game to see if we were live streaming. So I know he was watching it.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're getting out there, branching out, which is awesome. We're
Last
worldwide.
year we had somebody from the Philippines watching us. If I
See,
remember
I
it,
think
we're worldwide.
Worldwide, right?
That
It's
seems
not
a little suspect. I'm
instead
just
of
saying.
worldwide west, we've got worldwide far.
That's-
Think about that. But yeah, we're proud of that, and I just want to thank personally all of our sponsors, not just our gold sponsors, all of our sponsors. We could not do it without that, and it's what makes all of this go. You know, I thought our press conference type media day kind of
I
thing.
thought that was pretty neat.
We had a lot of positive feedback on that, which
I've
is
already
good.
got questions for next year.
Yeah, we're,
You've had it, dude.
honestly, well, Coach Yard, one thing that he wants to do, he wants to set it up kind of after a ball game, and kind of do.
Can
do
we
this-
wait till we know that like this ain't gonna be fun for you, but it would for us.
But
Like if we lost,
Well-
you would be like,
no, I'll be fine.
no, you wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't. No, you would not.
Again, all that helps grow the brand and gets these guys the publicity that they deserve. And so I think that's a good thing. And one guy reached out to me when we did the media day and said, well, why can't we allow some fans in there to ask questions? And with our new film room that we got, we absolutely can.
I'll work on that for next year.
Yeah.
Do you imagine
I'll
being
sell-
able to go back and watch this?
I'll
as a
sell some-
player?
I'll sell some.
It would be awesome.
Yes.
Have people not only watching it, and you guys, to me, that's the biggest thing. Have somebody commenting on our guys and hearing it like on a true TV. That to me, as a player, that would be outstanding. So
There's several of the guys. That's one thing. You know, we didn't ask Corday, but most of the guys they watch it.
they
Like
all
Saturday morning, they watch
all
it.
are watching it. So to me, that's awesome.
Who
And that's
wouldn't
something-
want to listen to our commentary?
I agree.
They're not wanting to watch the game. They're
That's-
wanting to listen to our
that's true.
commentary. Is what it is.
Kind of
That's
why I'm
true.
shocked it's only 1,000. I mean, what's happening with these people?
Well, let's move on to our favorite part.
Your favorite part?
When
You
we
like to put
get
us
to-
on the spot.
We get to embarrass you two a little bit.
What's the stakes this year? Is it
Yeah, what
stakes, literally?
What are we gonna have? Oh,
Well-
steak. He's pulling out steak.
He's pulling out stakes.
He won last year. You get the big head.
The GA don't get jacked.
Do what now?
He already paying the GA.
I pay the
salary
GA
every
salary.
day, right?
And I
Me
pay
and,
the
me
other
and
one.
Josh pay the GA salary
So
year
that won't
round.
help you much, for. Yeah, well, what we got? We want to do wings, or we want to do dinner again?
It don't matter. Don't matter to me.
All right. Well, we'll figure that out.
Whatever makes
that-
Josh
that-
nervous.
We'll
Nah,
figure
it's
that
not
out.
a lot.
We'll figure. I tell you what, it makes.
Hold
him
on.
nervous.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh,
1 second.
oh.
You know, I'm thinking back on this last year.
Yeah.
This little wager on these pick'ems was between me and Josh. You had nothing to do with
He has
this.
no skin in the game whatsoever.
But yet I still bought your dinner.
Well, if I remember correctly, we said I was producing the pickup, and that made me part of it.
That
It's
made
con-
you part.
that
How
was
does that make you part of
contract
it?
negotiations.
Oh.
We all know about those.
Oh, speaking of that, we do want to announce that we do have a coffee. We do have a Keurig
Well,
coffee.
that's good.
It took us a year to get it.
Thank you
but
to our sponsors.
Yeah.
What else do you have up
Who,
there?
who bought that coffee maker
What
for
else
you?
do you have up
Is Keurig a sponsor now? Or what?
Keurig sponsored
Who,
it.
where did you buy that
What
Keurig
else
at?
do you have up there? No comment. Not only do you have a Keurig,
We have a
you
refrigerator.
have a refrigerator. I mean, y'all are in the
And
luxury.
refreshments.
Y'all are in a luxury suite.
You know
I
what?
tell you what. One other thing that kind of bothered me, my
Oh, here we
feet
go.
were hurting after the game the other night. I didn't have nowhere to sit down.
We'll get.
I don't want to sit the whole time, but somewhere just to lean up and rest every now and then. We don't even have our stools anymore.
Ron, you a college game day guy? I know you are.
Oh yeah,
Pat McAfee, he's pretty good, right?
he's awesome.
So
he don't-
I saw him eating a tomahawk one day. on
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
well,
they
yeah.
they feed them.
the- yeah, where
I-
are they at?
if
Somebody
I
brings in
remember
some
correctly,
refreshments.
See, we don't. We feed as well. I want this to go on there. We just don't feed before the game. We feed after y'all's producing. I offered both of y'all food, and y'all both turned me down.
We've looked at you long enough on Friday nights that we want to get away from you.
Well,
I didn't
I'm just
have a
saying.
big appetite after the game.
I
though.
can't help
I'm sorry.
I can't help. I didn't either, but it was offered.
I know,
So,
but I'm usually famished by the time I get here because I work all day. You know,
well, drink you some coffee.
what
You've
is-
been begging
It's-
for
it's
that.
a little
You
too-
told me you
I
drunk
will
coffee
drink
anyway.
some coffee. You watch.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Coffee. This man eats coffee and wings at 10 a.m. when we're in the mountains.
That's exactly
Hey.
right. Don't
Can't-
hate that.
Nothing,
It's
I'd
something.
do it right now. if
nothing for
somebody
me to
would
drink a
bring
cup
it
of
in.
coffee before I go to bed.
Or the wings. If we got somebody
I
that
do.
sponsors some wings,
I'll do some wings. We do need to get somebody to sponsor some wings for
Yeah.
us. Just get us a big platter out here on Tuesday night. Ooh.
You won't get any commentary.
There won't be much.
We'll get a lot of publicity on the food.
I don't imagine we'll look as professional as McAfee and them eating.
Probably not. They got makeup guys and
Yeah.
everything. We need us a makeup guy. I have to get
We'll have to have a
we'll have to
have
hire-
a bib.
You think we can hire a third GA?
Can you afford another
I don't
one?
know. They're about to kill me right now. I'm telling
You
you.
could hire Matt McLean's son.
About to.
I mean,
he's
he-
already
he's an
on staff.
up-and-comer.
Yeah, he's on staff as it is. All right, let's get started. Are y'all ready?
I'm ready.
This is what we've been waiting on. The people are ready. Okay? Our first game, by the way, college football is back. So we're going to start
Yeah.
with college football.
Okay.
North Carolina versus TCU. I was told the game is in Egypt, Ireland, somewhere like that.
My
Yeah.
favorite
It's all
place.
the same.
What the crap, by the way. I mean,
Yeah.
part of college football is playing on somebody's campus.
Well, they are. They're just playing on
The
the
University
king,
of Ireland.
the Queen of England
cares?
campus or something like that. Okay.
That's not even like real football. Over there. They play with a little white and black ball.
So we're going to start with our winner from last year, Mr. McDonald.
Okay.
North Carolina TCU.
It's always kind of a, first game of the year is like a toss up because you don't really know.
This is
What
not
they
a
got?
this is not a toss up. I
Oh.
know my pick here.
Well, the only thing I really know about North Carolina is they got Bill Belichick.
He
Bill
was-
Belichick was awesome for the Patriots, but he kind of sucked last year. So Josh is going TCU.
TCU.
Matthew's going TCU.
That was pretty easy, clean sweep. Don't be looking over here, okay? So now our second game, we're going to move back to the high school ranks.
This is more wheelhouse. Right
Yeah,
here, so.
both teams coming in at 0-1.
Ooh.
We've got, kind of a big rivalry, if you will.
Oh, this is easy.
Real tight.
This is easy.
Loretta and Lawrence County.
So the
Throw the hoop.
I'll double hand it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Backwards monkey style.
Lawrence County, and it won't even be close.
No.
All right, so we're in
Lawrence
agreement.
County Wildcats.
Lawrence
Big
County.
Yep.
Bounce back, right?
Yep.
Yes, bigly.
All right. Two teams also on our schedule. Lexington and Riverside.
Ooh. Am I up?
I think
You're up.
you're up.
I'll take Lexington.
I know we should be picking different teams, but I can't go against that. Lexington.
Okay.
I mean, a good pick's a good pick, Matthew.
Yeah.
Whether
That's
I
right.
did or you did it.
That's
I
right.
mean, did you not pick any games that would be? You think we'd
I like
disagree
what
on?
I
that?
want
Florida's
this.
doing.
I want this on record that I was not able to pick the games this week. Okay, that needs to be on record. I think. You're trying to cheat, also. Hey, just
What kind of resources do I got over here?
keep your eyes over there. All right, our next game. I think we're going to get a little bit tighter here as we go down the stretch. Summertown coming off a big win against Lawrence County, and Wayne County coming off a tight loss to Richland. Wayne County, the team that we saw in the Jamboree a couple weeks ago. Summertown, someone that we will see here in a few weeks.
It's my turn to go first.
It's your turn.
Yeah.
I've got to go with you. Summertown Fighting. Josh's favorite team.
It
the
is.
Summertown Fighting Eagles.
The Fighting Eagles.
So I'm going to go against the grain here.
Okay.
In history, I've made it known that Summertown just ain't very good.
Okay.
Got a new coach.
Yep.
Got the same old offense.
Yeah. That offense that you love so dearly.
Bless
It
their heart.
holds so dearly to your heart.
Got a Loretta alum coaching them.
Okay. Just throw that in there.
We're not going to make friends right off the bat this year, are we?
Hey, I don't
He
want to be
can't
friends
stand
with
it about some. There's something about
There's
Summertown.
something
But I
about
tell
it.
you what,
Tell us.
give me the Summertown Eagles.
All right. So clean sweep so far.
That hurts, by the way.
He just remembered who Summertown played last week.
Clean sweep. All right. Now this is where we're going to differ. I think these next two. Lipscomb Academy and Ravenwood.
Am I up?
You're up. And tell us what you know about them two teams.
Nothing.
Okay.
I know where they're at.
Okay.
Used to know who coached Lipscomb.
Huh?
No, not
He-
the one I'm
he's
talking
back.
about. Dilfer's back.
Yeah, he's back.
Is that
Give me
that
Ravenwood.
sways you, right?
No, it didn't. Ravenwood.
Oh, okay. Ravenwood.
Hmm.
That's probably a bad pick.
Are you
'cause I
riding
don't
with
know.
the Fighting Dilfers?
No, I'm going to go with Ravenwood on this one.
Tell us
just,
why.
just simply to make this interesting. I guess
Okay.
this is kind of getting boring.
Well, if y'all keep y'all know how this works.
Could we go 6-0?
All right, we're gonna do this one a little bit different. I'm gonna say the team, and y'all are both gonna type in your phone the answer just to make sure that we're not getting any.
All right.
We're
Just like a
bullshit
text
in
message
here.
thing.
Yep, y'all just type it. You show me, and then I'll get it. Okay, we've got Green Hill and Page. Again, no names will be said. I want you to type it in your phone and show me.
You ready to see it now?
Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Well, I believe this is the first time ever that we have went 100%. Everybody picked the same exact thing.
No, we different. I picked Ravenwood the last time.
I did too.
Yeah.
So did he.
Oh, you picked Ravenwood.
Yeah, I said they got Denver back, but I picked Ravenwood.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did.
So
no, we're gonna make this. Let
no,
me change
no,
that.
no, no, no.
Because I was the only reason I picked Ravenwood because I thought he picked
Well,
Lipscomb
it's
Academy.
too late.
Well.
The picks are in.
It's all right, Matthew.
The good
We'll go
news
6-0.
is y'all got a better chance of going 0-6 than you do 6-0. So I
Well,
feel sorry
I
for
did pick
all
Silver Town.
teams that they picked.
We've
you-
hexed
Yes,
everybody.
yeah, you may have.
It's kinda-
So
it's
yeah.
kind of like gambling, though, Ronnie. I've learned something from you over the days.
What's that? You
I understand.
you
your-
hedge happiness.
No,
You've learned that from me, right?
that is. Oh my lord.
I've done that millions of times.
So if I said Tennessee minus 82,
Who they
versus
playing?
Furman.
Oh, the first game of the year.
Yeah.
I'm going
What-
Furman.
what-
I'm going Furman plus 82, and I'm gonna go
You're
home
probably
happy.
going. You're probably going to say Furman outright.
Well,
Because-
I'll win more money that way if they do beat us.
You ain't
Even
going to win any money. Because
you
they're
would pick
gonna
against
win.
Tennessee even after a VFL. You got a VFL's name tattooed on your chest this week.
I once told.
See, it's an
Who was
omen.
it?
You hear it?
Oh, it was
I heard.
Tennessee. Ole Miss. It was Kiffin. Y'all remember the mustard and the golf balls?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I'd have thrown it.
I took Coach Clayton to that game,
Mhm.
and I told him before we got out of the car to go to the stadium. I said, "Look, I said if you want to be happy tonight, go on FanDuel, make a bet for Ole Miss to win, and then if Tennessee wins at the end of the night, you're gonna be happy. If Tennessee loses at the end of the night, you're gonna be happy."
No,
And that's what we
no,
did.
No,
That's
that
your
is not
that
the way
is
it
your
works.
strategy.
And that's what we did.
No, that's listen. Here's the bottom line: the absolute truth of the matter. If they're near and dear to your heart,
Yep.
I don't care if I got $200 in my pocket or if I don't. I'm still mad, and that's just
It takes the sting off once you
it's-
simmer down.
No,
I promise.
It's just money, Ron.
When that
this is the heart.
if that $200 doubles in your pocket, you're like, man, God, Tennessee sucks.
Well,
then you're like,
and
oh,
a lot
wow.
of times it's, hey, dummy, you got to fix that remote that you broke last night. So there's that
We
$200.
ain't never broke no remote.
What?
We've never broke a remote.
Who's we?
Me and you.
Huh.
Oh, you broke a remote?
Maybe.
Okay.
Ottoman.
Poor Julie.
The Ottoman, if it would have fit through the door properly, I would have thrown it in the yard.
The Ottoman?
Yes.
The
The footstool.
the Butch ears broke me from that.
Hey, while we're on
I'm
this,
still mad over Butch.
since we hadn't talked in a
Punk.
while we're on this, what is the craziest thing that you've done after a win from Tennessee? Okay.
Okay.
You got one?
This is a trick answer.
Is
Uh,
it?
Yes. So Dooley. We technically didn't win.
We did win for the first 5 minutes.
Yes. So if you were there for Dooley,
I was there.
you remember LSU.
We beat them.
We had 87 people on the field.
The whole team.
We beat them.
Yes.
They
And
announced
then-
it. Game over. I ripped my hat. Ripped my hat. Went outside, just acting just a complete fool that we had beat LSU because we'd been in the wilderness.
Yeah.
And Bryson, bless his heart, little fella, sticks his head out because he's only 7, 8 years old.
So
He
you
said,
didn't know.
No, I didn't know. I was out there just with my destroyed hat. He said, "It's not over." I said, "What do you mean it's not over?" Because as a Tennessee fan, you're like,
Oh,
"Yeah,
no.
How long
That
are they going to
BVS
wait for
starts
the
kicking
boot?"
in.
to- like, Yeah, I said, what do you mean it's not over? He said, there's a flag on the play. I said, a flag on the play? They said we won the game. And I've destroyed my hat.
That's rough.
So I guess that would probably,
I guess that takes your cake.
Yeah.
Paul?
that'd be hard to beat.
Well, I'm pretty even keeled. Like I said, the Butch years taught me
Yeah.
to settle down a little bit and realize it's just a game. And
See,
I
the
don't
Dooley
base
years before the Butch years.
I don't base my happiness on what a bunch of
Now, that's,
19, 20, 21
that's
year
good
olds
perspective right there.
Is it though?
how they perform on Saturday.
Well,
Now
we
during
don't do that.
during the Butch years, I lost my cool a little bit. But after that, now I'm pretty even keeled, win or lose. I mean, I'm happy if we win. Never done anything real.
Have you ever smoked a cigar?
Oh, when
Is that not
when
the
they
best thing
when they
ever?
beat Alabama, the big
last
the big game.
Yeah.
I did smoke a fine cigar that night.
We've had many a nights.
Now I want to bring up one. I do want. I don't want to give you a chance to talk on this, but I did witness after a big win one night. Some idiot went running out of the room and down the street yelling like a nutcase.
That was
As
not me.
baseball.
by the
No,
way.
no, it was after a baseball
Baseball.
game.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that well. That's the Florida State comeback.
Yep, that was a national
We've-
championship night.
No, that was the
It
first
like
game.
the semifinal.
Yeah, the first game.
No, national championship. You went running down the street like a fool.
We didn't get together for the national championship because it was a bad omen because we didn't get together. Remember?
That's
It was the first game of the series of the
Yeah.
of the World
no,
Series.
no,
It was
no.
a huge comeback.
Yeah.
No, we got together for all of them because they were winning throughout the World Series there.
Until the semis or until
No.
the championship. Yeah, first game they got beat, we played cards that night, and then we were like, we can't come back. That's yeah. And they won the second game, and then we were
Well,
like, well, definitely can't come back.
I am 50.
Yeah, so that's what it was.
My memory's
yeah,
shot.
We've had many a nights where we were in Hoover and celebrated after a big win.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
we won lots of those down there.
Yep.
So yeah, fun
That's just
times.
not the same though. The baseball win, the national
I don't
championship
know.
game, that was
That
pretty
was
awesome.
big.
The
That was
national
pre-
championship.
but
Was,
that was big.
I'm pretty sure I may have cried. Honestly,
I thought we were
I'm
all
pretty
together.
sure you did too. I talked to you. I think.
I thought we were all together that night. when
No,
we won
I
it.
remember laying in the living room floor. Just had a loss.
I'm
somewhere.
glad we didn't get a selfie that night.
Boy,
That was
Those-
a rough night, wasn't it?
the-
That was yours.
those after Tennessee game selfies are kind of rough with Ron.
That wasn't after the game.
I,
the
I,
That was during the game.
I wasn't that depressed until I saw the selfie, and then I'm like, maybe I need to reevaluate my life,
Reevaluate who we're friends
my
with.
friends.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
We've had some good times. Many more to come.
Many
I
more
did
to
learn
come.
something too, which I'm not a cigar connoisseur. I will smoke a cigar once a year.
But you wasted your money on the last couple.
Shut your mouth! I
I-
still got a cigar.
You wasted
But-
your money.
I upgraded.
Oh,
So
you
the last time I lit one, it was a black and mild. You don't do that, by the way. That is nasty.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like somebody put an ashtray in your mouth.
Interesting. Good times. Good times.
Yep.
Many more. Now we've got.
Will we smoke this year, Ron?
We smoke some food?
No,
No.
cigars.
No shot. We had to beat Alabama to do that? No. This
What a
team,
guy.
that team's going nowhere.
Faison, let's ride.
We're
Right.
gonna
Like,
ride.
like Uncle Russ.
We're gonna ride. Anything else we got, guys? Thank y'all.
Mr.
been
Pos-
fun
Mr.
tonight.
Mr. Positivity, we're glad.
I'm smelling another bet on the horizon here.
I think we've already got one, don't
I'm
we?
gonna leave happy either way.
Yeah, that's a sucker bet. That's,
Yeah, he's gonna.
he owes me wings already. He don't
Yeah.
even know it.
Actually, I think you owe me this time. I think I'm one up.
That might be accurate.
I think it is for some reason.
So we'll be even.
Are y'all all gonna be in the mountains fall break?
I'm not.
Oh.
What?
He is. We're going to the Arkansas game.
Really?
Mhm.
Ugh. Well, what made you decide to go to Fayetteville?
Well, actually,
Because listen,
while we're on,
I know you very well, Ron.
Yeah,
Over the years,
I know.
I'm really in your
we
mind.
can't win down there.
I know. Why are
we
you
never.
going?
We never.
You know we're not going to win in Fayetteville.
Oh, I know. We're not gonna win a lot. I do know that. But let me tell you why. Okay.
It's not really like an attraction either. I mean, it's Fayetteville.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really anything there.
The scenery is so good between here and
My-
Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Y'all know my uncle lives in Texas.
Yeah.
His daughter, which would be my cousin, goes to school at Arkansas.
Oh.
This is
So
her
she's
first
gonna
year.
love it.
So this is her first year. She's a freshman. So,
So she a Hog fan?
no,
or she just
she knows
gonna-
better.
oh.
She
Is she a ball?
she's definitely a ball. She don't have a
Ah.
choice. But she actually her dorm, like when you look outside the window, you see the stadium. That's where they're at. So that's why we're going. And we're going down there during fall break. Going to meet up with all of them. So yeah, obviously the game itself, I'll have to hedge my bets. Just so I can leave. I can leave Fayetteville happy at some point.
I go ahead and tell you that's probably gonna open like Tennessee.
-6.5, probably
No.
something like that.
There's gonna be a little bit goes into it between now and then because that's what the 6th game, 5th game,
Yeah,
somewhere in
I don't
there.
know that.
Been Oktoberfest. I bet that's a double-digit line.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's easy then. That's easy.
Is it?
That's easy for me. All right.
All right,
Thank y'all.
we'll wrap it up.
It's been a good one.
Glad everybody joined us tonight. Not sure how many people we've got watching, but
we got a few.
we got a
They
few.
probably got rid of this segment. They didn't. Like
Yeah,
this.
we've
dude.
rambled a little bit.
We
They
like
learned a
talking.
lot.
Yeah, we like talking. It's
Um,
always good. Hey, but one thing, getting back to the real stuff, come out and support these guys if you can. This Friday night, I know it's a haul to Houston County, but if not, we're gonna have it on the High Forest Sports Network as always,
That's right.
and you'll
Tune
be
in.
able to hear you guys on the call.
Tune in, check us out.
I'm not much of a jump ahead kind of guy.
All the more reason for you to make the drive to Houston County.
Enjoy the Houston County game because we know what's on the horizon.
Which is
Loretta. I mean, that's
your
opening-
rivalry, right?
That's the one, dude. That's
the one.
Yep.
Loretta, Hickman County back to back. I think.
that's pretty cool. We done it
Yeah.
last year. We're
Yeah.
doing it again this year.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm bringing my bolt cutters. I'm going to cut the electricity from the press box, from the visitor side press box.
No, you're not.
Take the roof off of it. Hopefully it's raining.
We don't condone of that.
all the good conveniences they provided for us last year. All right, 7:00 this Friday night, Houston County. If you can't be there, check us out on the High Force Network. For Josh McDonald and Ronnie Yauser, I'm Matthew Farr. Thanks a lot for joining in. See you Friday night.